and welcome to the A-Level Sociology Open Evening. My name's Zoe Horton and I am the Head of Humanities and Social Sciences here. I'm also the main sociology teacher. I've been teaching here for 5 years. I'm sorry that we couldn't have you in college with us this evening. Hopefully you can see behind me so you can get a feel for what our classrooms look like. I'm hoping that this video will give you a nice introduction to what the course is all about. You may be wondering what sociology is about, as not many students get a chance to study it until they get to college. Sociology is the study of human society. It focuses on the social world and seeks to explain why certain groups of people in society have different experiences. We will look at the role of institutions such as the media, education, family and the workplace, and explore how we are socialised into the norms and values of society and how we learn our identities. As well as this, we focus a lot on explaining things that people usually take for granted, looking at questions like, why do Chinese students achieve the highest at GCSE? And why is it that the white working class boys are some of the lowest performers? Why did women earn on average 20% less than men? And why is it that the wealthiest fifth of the population own 40% of the UK's wealth, whereas the bottom fifth only shares 8% of that wealth? Sociology is a fascinating subject, which is constantly evolving, responding to the world around us. Sociology is a social science subject, which works well with almost any of the subjects on offer here at Richard Taunton College. But it works particularly well with any of the humanities and social sciences subjects, such as history, psychology, criminology, RS, as well as English and media studies. Students on the course should have an interest in current affairs and how the world around us works. It is 100% exam-based, and you will be assessed through 3 exams at the end of the second year. There are no coursework units to this qualification. The specification we study is with the exam board OCR, and I've been an examiner with them for several years now. This means that we are well equipped in coaching you in how to structure exam answers. We have a history of excellent results with 100% pass rate in 2019 and 2020 and over 58% of students achieving A star to B in both years. This is 10% above the national average. This also places us in the top 25% nationally for student progress. The entry requirements to the A-Level Sociology course are 5 GCSEs at grade 5 or above, and this must include English language. English language is crucial due to the style of assessment being through extended answers. We study lots of topics over the course of the 2 years. We start off by looking at socialisation, culture and identity, where we look at how we learn human behaviour. As sociologists, we don't think that human behaviour is natural, and we learn things like our gender roles, our social class and our ethnicity through socialisation. We will also look at different cultures and how norms and values can differ. Next up, we will study the media topic, where we will look at media representations and how they have changed over time. We will look at how different theories see the role of the media and also look at media effects, whether we are passive audiences of the media or whether we are active users who can select what messages we take on board. We also look at research methods. You'll study research methods if you study psychology alongside sociology, but we look at researching the world in a different way. The studies that we use in sociology have been researched by sociology academics, and we will look at the different methods that they have used and evaluate their usefulness in relation to particular topics of study, and also analyse the possible ethical implications of social research. This topic is the nuts and bolts of sociology, where our evidence comes from. Social inequalities is one of our larger units of study, but is also a thread throughout all of the course. We will look at inequalities in relation to social class, gender, ethnicity and age. We look at evidence of inequality in society through different areas of social life, for example in the workplace, crime, education, the media and so on, and then explain what the theoretical perspectives that we study would say about these inequalities. We're looking at how things like racism, sexism, ageism have been ingrained within our society and looking at what changes have happened and whether changes are significant. The final paper has two topics. One is globalisation in the digital social world, and we are the only college in the area to study this topic, as we're the only college studying the OCR specification. This topic is very contemporary, and we'll look at how globalisation has led to a more interconnected world, which has led to the spread of ideas between cultures. We will look at the role of the internet and how we have changed the way we interact and form relationships, the positives and the negatives of this. We will look at how divides have been narrowed through the use of technologies, but also how they have widened. For example, the digital divide, how those without access to digital communication are being left behind. And this is becoming even more prominent as a concern in today's society where we're doing more and more remotely. We will also look at how the internet has led to conflict and social change. How it has led to political uprisings, for example, the role of Facebook in the Arab Spring in the Middle East, and also how it has led to increasing awareness and policy changes through hashtag movements. For example, the Me Too movement, the Black Lives Matter movement, and climate change groups, for example, Extinction Rebellion. Our final topic of study is education, and this tends to be the topic that students enjoy most when looking back over the course. At this stage, you will be extremely sociologically aware and will be able to apply this knowledge to education. We look at the inequalities that exist in education, look at how theories would explain it, how education differs across the globe, and also look at how education has changed over time and how it has steered in different directions depending on who is in government at the time. Students like this topic as they can apply it to their own experiences in education. There are many skills you will develop on the course, but here are 5 that we focus on the most. So first of all is communication skills. You'll learn to form arguments, back them up with evidence and develop them fully. Your written skills will improve further as you are coached in essay writing throughout the course. We also do a lot of discussion tasks, so you'll be used to forming arguments. Interpersonal skills are also developed. Lessons include exercises in team working, so as well as learning how to initiate ideas and work independently, you will also learn how to work well in collaboration with others. Analytical skills. Sociology is the study of society and therefore develops great problem-solving abilities and sharp critical thinking. These skills are essential for all kinds of duties and projects in the working world. We will also develop statistical analysis. So through research methods, you will learn to define a problem or research question, design a study to find answers, analyse the data, report on the findings, and then make recommendations based on those findings. You will also improve your cross-cultural understanding. So you'll develop a deeper understanding of cultural diversity and different people in society. Sociology will give you a global outlook and will help make you aware of traditional stereotypes and seek to challenge those. There are many enrichment opportunities through sociology. One in particular is the Behind Bars conference, where we have ex-offenders come in to talk about their experiences of offending and the criminal justice system. This gives you the opportunity to see how someone's background can lead to them committing crimes, and also the different types of crimes that people will commit depending on their background. You'll have the opportunity to participate in the annual competition by the British Sociological Association, where you could submit a video, podcast or essay on a sociological theme for the chance to win an iPad and some money towards the college. This year's question is the Corona generation. Using your sociological imagination, examine how COVID-19 may change young people's lives. So this is very much in response to what's going on in current society. Last year's questions let students pick between how sociology can contribute to the understanding of either Love Island, Brexit or Extinction Rebellion. So it's all about getting students to think, to apply their sociological understanding to what's going on in the everyday. We also have external speakers come in to talk about careers in the field or come in to talk about recent research that they have conducted. And this is really good at sort of getting students really interested in the subject beyond what we're learning in lesson. In terms of progression, A-level sociology is well suited for those who plan to go on to study at university. I've listed some example courses here, so social sciences courses, so psychology, criminology, sociology, nursing is also there, teaching, policing studies, law. These are just some of the typical courses that our students have previously gone on to. But we have students go off to do all sorts. So for example, going off to do accountancy, mechanical engineering, geology. This subject is a good building block for future study. The A-level is well regarded as it demonstrates that you have a good social awareness and also that you have good command of the written language, as well as that understanding of research methods, as this sort of academic writing is what you use at university. In terms of careers that sociologists go into is also very diverse. I would argue that a sociological understanding is needed in any job that you do. Typical careers include teaching, social work, health professions, journalism, policing, but these are not limited. The subject matter is directly relevant to all jobs which involve people, and any job that you go into, you will end up doing some form of sociology as you are working. Hopefully I've given you a better understanding of what we study in sociology at Richard Taunton Sixth Form College. There is more information available on the college website, but if you have any further questions about the course, then please get in contact with the college and I will get back to you. If you would like to know a little more about the subject generally, then I recommend typing into YouTube, "What is sociology?" and there will be lots of videos giving you an overview of areas of interest.